Hi, this is P.R. Sundar. So, welcome to the last part of the course. So far, we have seen 4 parts. First one, we discussed the strategy and what other people do, 920 short straddle with a fixed percentage. The second video, I have given my strategy, the changes in the timing entry time, with the changes in the exit time, with the changes in stop loss. And third one, I have given you how to diversify or how to take one more straddle around 11:30 with the same capital with the hedging. And the fourth one, I have given you some kind of adjustments. Normally what happens, market comes down 200, 300 points, your put stop loss is hit, again market reverses and call stop loss also hit. So that can be avoided if you are selling additional put option on the downside once the stop loss is hit. So if you are not good at technical, you simply go and sell 500 point away or 1.25% away. Because I cannot use the word 500 because now Bank Nifty is at 40,000. Maybe after 1-2 years it can be 80,000. So you cannot keep the same 500. So in terms of percentage, it's about 1.25%. Away you can sell another option. And then if you are fond of technical analysis, you can keep watching the ADX. As and when ADX turns flat, you go and sell. The fourth part. Now we are coming to the last part of the series, and this is just a summary and conclusion. So number one, you may remember what I said in the first segment. Successful people don't do different things, but they do things differently. So in this course, I think I've given you enough adjustments, enough changes than what normally people do. That's number one. And number two, I spoke about adjustments, I spoke about diversification. Right. Now, coming to diversification, hedging, diversification, risk management. So these are all very, very important things. Number one, you don't put your entire capital into this day trading. So what normally I do, I tell you, I set aside some capital for very, very long-term options. I still remember 29th of September 2022, I had a conference in Dubai. So I had to execute some trade to show the participants of Dubai conference. I executed a trade, 18,000 short straddle. I sold Nifty 18,000 call, 18,000 put, expiring in December 23. The conference was September 22, but I took a trade at December 23, which is about 15 months away. And I still remember I sold the premium collected was 3,400. Right now you go and check, it is only 1,700. So 1,700 rupees profit per lot. So that translates into how much? 85,000 rupees per lot. This is without hedging. I paid the full margin. I don't do hedging for long-term options. So the capital deployed was only about 1.5 lakh rupees. For 1.5 lakh rupees, 85,000 rupees profit. That's about 50% profit in 5 months. That has given almost 10% profit every month. So I always set aside some capital for very long-term options, some capital for medium term or trend following, and some capital you can do it in intraday short straddle. So rule number one, you always diversify and don't put all the capital into this one strategy. Maybe I would suggest you around 25 to 40% of your capital you can deploy in this strategy. With the remaining capital, look for some other positional strategies. That's number one. Number two, diversifying. The number one is also diversify only, but within this also you are going to diversify. And number three, if you are very good in computers, you can try to automate these things, algo. And what I find mostly people, they are selling ready-made algo, but I need all these customizations. So if you think that you are very good in computer, you want to do algo, then you don't have to sit in front of the computer. But otherwise, the problem in this strategy, you have to sit in front of the computer the whole day. So this is more suitable for full-time trader, not the part-time trader. And the next one, whatever the data I have shown you using the backtesting software may not be accurate. This data does not take into consideration the brokerage, GST, STT, stamp duty, and at least these are all like fixed components. But the variable component is the slippage. Sometime in the market moves very violently. When you put a 60 rupees stop loss, it can go and hit at 70 rupees also. Right? So that is also there. And what I would suggest you set aside some capital, let us say 25% of your capital for this day trading. Okay? By 9:45 to 10 enter, 2:45 to 3 exit, then take a positional trade. Okay? For overnight. Take some positional trade, next day morning you get out. For that, we are coming out with a new course called Butterfly Strategy, which is a very, very interesting strategy, and that also costs only about the same price, around 6,000 rupees only. So 6,000 rupees is a very, very, very small money, I can tell you. Just one day you do trade with 2-3 lots, you can get back this money for the remaining entire lifetime. So this knowledge is free for you. Same capital you can deploy in daytime for intraday, and then afternoon you can take a overnight position. So you can get profit in both. You can optimize your profit. And just no need to say, okay, but still I will tell you, never borrow money to trade in stock market. And then you always be prepared to take a drawdown of even up to 25%. So which means that, if you have got, let us say, about 20 lakh rupees, be prepared to lose 5 lakh rupees. 25% of the cap. Of course, that's not going to happen, but mentally you have to be prepared. And I always tell my friends, and sometimes my friends criticize that I am taking aggressive positions. And true, sometime like last month also I took some aggressive position in Adani. I lost crores of rupees. But even my entire money in stock market goes to zero, still I don't have to worry. I have enough savings outside this, in real estate, gold, bank deposits, I can still lead a very, very decent life in my life. So if any disaster happens, you should not go bankrupt. That is why I always talk about diversification. Put some money in real estate, put some money in gold, put some money in banks, FD, put some money in cash market, put some money in F&O market. The money that you are putting in F&O market, put something in long-term options, something in day trading. So you have to diversify your risk and diversify your return. And you may get less return, but it doesn't matter. The point here is that you should never go bankrupt. So there are many, many stories that we hear about, people keep sending message, I borrowed money from my parents, I lost, don't know what to do, can you give money, right? You lost, your parents will not tolerate, but then how can you expect a third person, unknown person to tolerate, right? So the most important thing in trading is a risk management, and that you have to do it. So I would suggest you, the day you lose 25% of your capital, no matter what you do, you better get out of trading. The trading is not your cup of tea. Of course, that will not happen if you do it properly, but if that happens, then you are not fit for trading. Just better get out of the trading. I hope this video has been very, very helpful, and I will be very happy if you make some extra profit by following my ideas. And I am not giving any holy grail formula. I am not saying that you should enter at 9:20, exit at 3:15 like that fixed one. I am giving you lots and lots of options, and to try and to test And at the end of the day, you have to see what is your risk, what is your reward, and what is your risk appetite. So accordingly, you play with it. So I wish all of you a great trading career ahead. Hope you enjoyed watching this video and hope you are satisfied with this course. And thank you for attending this course. Thank you.